Hey Pat, it's Midnight Designer, and we are going to kick the tires on a new game that came out today, Empyrion Galactic Survival. If you're a fan of space engineers or building things or space or oxygen or fuel cells or funny things maybe sometimes, then hopefully you'll like this. And if not, you know, well, at least stay through the commercial. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I've played this game for about an hour. So obviously I'm pretty badass at it. So I know that Endems and Games for Kicks had early access, pre-alpha, if you will. And so I kind of watched a little bit of their stuff to get ready. But we are going in pristine and relatively unschooled in all the things. Just going through the options real quick. Not a whole lot you can set up with regard to the video stuff. Controls are customizable. You know, the thing that was kind of weird, it's a block placing game. I mean, excuse me, it's not totally voxel like 7 Days to Die or Minecraft. It's more like an archy, you know, rusty, well, space engineer-y thing. And maybe Space Engineers does it this way. But when you rotate the blocks around, you use the up, down, or you use like insert, delete, page up, and page down, wherever that is. There it is. And home and away. So that'll be interesting. It's an interesting swap around the block mechanic. The music will be turned off so that I get no copyright strikes. It's always risky to have music on when you do a Let's Play because you never know if the people who made the game got the rights for you to use the music. So GTA 5 much. And miscellaneous. Here are all the miscellaneous options, and we will go ahead and enable all of them. So that's cool right there. All right. So my name is Midnight Designer. You killed my father. Prepare to die. And we're going to call this Midnight Run. Okay. And we are landing on the planet of Omicron. Omicron is a desert planet with mountain ranges, lakes, plains, and rugged terrain. The atmosphere is relatively thin and non-breathable. However, oxygen can be generated from the water of the lakes. The average temperature is 32 degrees Celsius, and the gravity amounts to 9.8 meters per square something, probably. Yes. So I think that means it's not very heavy. And I think this means it's kind of hot, but it's 32 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in American, but whatever. So let's go. It looks like a desert, so I presume it's hot. And I've seen people bounce around, so I presume the gravity is light. We can't fly, so it's not exactly Earth's yellow sun, but we do the best we can. Okay, so here we are on the planet. I wish there were two suns. That would be awesome. There is, however, a sun and a moon all at once, and another moon over there that may be a planet. I don't know. Tatooine, it was two suns, and that's all you had to worry about, and a Star Destroyer flying overhead. But anyway, so, oh, look, I discovered something. Promethium, buddy. And there it is. There's the Promethium. We probably need that for something. And the cool thing about, let's check out the map, right? The cool thing is that as you kind of wander about, the resource deposits will pop up on your HUD. So you can be all like, hey, look, there's the Promethium. I was just looking for that because I was going to make a Promethium sandwich. I'm pretty sure you don't make sandwiches out of it. All right, and then we just learned that there's some iron over there. So here's our escape pod. And you can look in the upper right corner. There's a rock. That rock is no good to us. If you look in the upper right corner, there you can see the thing that you'd be pointing to. T is the default manner by which we get into things and out of things. So this, come on, come back, is the oxygen tank. So we're going to put oxygen in there. and then it'll come out here, the oxygen station. So once the ship's powered up and the oxygen's in here, we'll go sit here and go. Only won't be like that because reasons. Okay, now in here there's some stuff, and we're gonna take all the stuff out of the container. In here is other stuff. And let's see, we'll leave the spare gun, take the ammunition, leave the gun, take the cannolis, if you will. So we'll take the flashlight, the drill charge, Okay, now this, antibiotics, because obviously we are a sailor on shore leave, and so we will need antibiotics. Water we will put on our bar. Emergency rations we will put on our bar. Small med kit we will put down here so as to know where it is. Flashlight we'll put here. Let's see here. These are bullets for our gun, which is this one. Yes, this one. This is our mining tool. This is our filler and flattener tool, which I did not do very well at learning about. So this is the ammunition, if you will, for our 3 weapons. And I will put them in order so that it kind of makes sense for us. So these are the charges for our drill, which is like a plasma thing. And we'll get to that in a minute. These are our bullets for our gun. And this is our stick for filling and flattening. Alrighty then. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put some oxygen up in this biznatch over here. We'll put some oxygen up in this biznatch up over here. Now these are, think of these as like oxygen. They're not refillable, but they're like oxygen tanks, I believe. And we will, one of the things that they gave us is an oxygen generator. So we'll be good to go to make more oxygen tanks. But the oxygen tanks, as I understand it, you can't just like suck out some oxygen out of the tank. You got to put the tank in here. You got to stand here and make the I have you now. So in this container, we have these are for crops. We are not ready for that. And over here, these are our raw resources. Raw. So we will take all of our raw resources. Now, here is the fuel tank. So we will access the fuel tank in a thusly way. And here are our Duracells. So we will put a couple. We'll put 3 in there, right? Like this. Alakazam 1, Alakazam 2, Alakazam 3. So now, our spaceship, if you will, is ready to go. So all we got to do is jump in and turn it on. So T to jump in, and it did it tell us? I think Y is to turn it on. So turn it on with Y. Look at that. It's now on. We can't go anywhere because it's an escape pod. It's not a spaceship. So when I said spaceship, I was a liar. So it is now on. Now up here, this thing with the yellow biznatch, this is our crafting table. They call it something else because nobody can agree on a convention for things. It's a constructor. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all of our constructible stuff up in here. This is the inventory for the constructor. We could do it in a way that made sense. Let's make iron. So this is kind of the hub of everything. And we're going to put the core in here also. And cool. So we need to start building a base. That is our first project. And in order to build a base, you need a base starter. So that's the base starter right there. Crazy, I know. So we're going to need one of those. So in order to have one of those, you can see where it says base starter. I need a whole block and 1 core. I already have a core and I need a whole block. Now it actually says I need 8 whole blocks, just so you know. So I need 8 whole blocks, and in order to get a whole block, I need metal pieces. Now, can I make metal pieces? Yes, I can. Or metal plates. Yes, I can. So we're going to make 16 metal pieces. What? Did it give me like 10? What's up with that? 20. What? So each one gives us 10. That's cool. That's fun. Good knowledge. Good knowledge having there, Midnight Designer. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is to get some oxygen production happening. And in order to do that, we will have to place, in the words of Eli Whitney, this here oxygen generating thing into water. Because as we read on the introductory thong, the water is where will be our source of oxygen. Now, I am fairly certain that all of these dino whatevers are friendly. So, at least in my hour of play, they did not attack us. And by us, I mean me. So we're going to put that under the water, and we're going to access its inventory. And we are going to give it some power, and it will operate for 48 minutes on those 2 Duracell batteries, and it will produce a bottle every 120 seconds, I think. So every 120 seconds, this will produce an oxygen bottle, which we can then plug into our spaceship and to get the oxygen shower. So what's the deal? Look at this little family of whatchamadoodles. Very exciting. Everybody cool? Now, just because I'm here doesn't mean I want to mess with your family unit, however untraditional it might be. Now, all this stuff here, I'm pretty sure it is just, oh, press T to pick sugarcane. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's all decorative, and then I ran into the one thing that wasn't decorative. So we can pick sugarcane. Who knew? Not me. Okay, what about the thing that's all butts? Nope, can't pick the butt thing. You can't pick your butt, and you can't pick any of his butts. Or hers. Now, can we pick a rock? Can't pick a rock. Still can't pick a rock. So, okay, so these little things, you can't pick them. And you can't pick these guys either. But the things that kind of look more like sugarcane, actually, they look like cattails, but whatever. And pick up egg. What did it say? Look up at the sky. Look back at the thing. Eggplant parts. So you can put together an eggplant. That's a terrible reward for the end of a construction project. You put that together, you just wind up with eggplant. That's awful. All right. So what are you? Whoa, what are you exactly? Textured plant protein. Why, yes, I'll have some textured plant. Now, some of these have a shelf life. Okay, but that perish time 29 minutes. Okay, the sugarcane doesn't, but I did notice that because I tried to pick the eggplant stuff, and it has a perish time. So I presume that does not mean that is the time it has to get to church, because that's a different kind of perish. So, and there is stuff like refrigerators and whatnot, and maybe that extends it kind of like arc. But who knows, really? So we've manufactured 160 metal plates. So that seems pretty good. So we're going to make... Now, I presume this is just actually going to be 8. Make 8 of those. And once we have 8 of those, and once we have our core, then we should be able to make our starter base block. And I will be honest with you, I don't know what's special about this base block other than it's the starting base block. What is this block? Ground vessel starter. Ooh, we can has car on this desert planet. So we will build a starter base block. So that is what is happening right now before your very eyes. We are building a starter base block. It is going to be awesome. It's going to be a block that we will use to start our base. Kind of like the friendship bread of justice. Except for this really has nothing to do with justice or anything of the sort. Although I presume our cause is just, but who knows, really? Who knows why we're stranded on this planet? We could have been running from the law. Hopefully not. I'm a lawyer. They could take away my license if I'm running away from the law. All right, so we have a starter base. Just add water. So we will, quite literally, we will stick it in the water. Why? Because... I figure it's a good idea to have your base close to where your air is. Call me crazy. Don't call me crazy. Well, you can if you want in the comments. Call me crazy. So let's get our base block on the bar. Now, I will tell you that you try to place it like here, right? And it's going to say, you can't place it here, dummy, because the land ain't flat. See? And I tried to use the terrain flattener, and it was a fail. F-A-L-E, fail. So what we are going to do is look for a ground that is already flat that we can place our base in. The ace of base in your face. Oh, and another thing I learned, if you place your ace of base with you like inside of it, you cannot get out. So don't do that. I did that once. I had to restart the game. It was not cool. It was not cool. All right. So we're going to place this right here. There it is. There's our base. And it even said BA, right? It said our base was BA. I disagree. Okay. Oh, by the way, J, jetpack, FTW. You see the in the bottom left, the jetpack thing? On, off. J is your friend. So if you do like a little space action and you jump, space bar action rather, not in space. No one can hear you scream. Not that kind of space. All right, so this is our base. Place a power generator. Oh, hint, place a power generator on your base. Why, surely I will place a power. Of course I was going to place a power generator on, but you know how I do, Pat. What is it people say about me more than anything else? Midnight Designer, he'll place a power generator on a base. You know he will. Okay, I've actually never seen that pop-up hint before. So, and it's going dark. Of course it is. Place a fuel tank in your base to fill it with fuel. Stop giving me hints until I've done the hint you've already told me to do. Okay, so we need thing. Not a computer. We don't need metal pieces. Okay, so what do we need? We need a generator. Okay, so let's just... I wish there was a search. Generator. So we need metal components, a capacitor device, a reactor core, a control... Holy moly! And a computer. Okay, well, that's probably not going to happen right away. A food processor. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a bunch more blocks. That we know how to do. That we're wicked good at. If you hit shift-click, you can do 10 at a time. So we'll do like what? 40. And then we'll do like some of these. Okay, now, while that is going, we're going to stay away from the Prometheus stuff over here. There's our base. There's our iron. So we're going to do some mining to wrap up this episode. Now, I've not been in this world at night. I have no idea if danger surrounds us. Oh, I discovered some copper. I'm pretty excited. So we will do a little bit of mining. And that will probably be it for... Ooh, look at that. It's got a flashlight attachment. And I'm out of stamina. Imagine. Why is my heart beating so fast? Oh. Okay. So here we are at... Come on. Here we are at the iron deposit. So what we're going to do is... set our phasers for iron and get it. Get it, 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 get it. Okay, now, as you will see, or not, because it's dark, we are forming little dingleberries of iron, which we will then pick up with the T button. Now these... we will take back to our crafting table to make into ingots. And that will be the basis for building many other things. Several many other things. So we will just kind of just be doing a thing. Everybody cool? Just making iron dingleberries and picking them up. Very exciting. I don't know what the range on this thing is. Okay. Picking up the dingleberries. Sweet. We get them all? Wait, what was that? Oh, it was a bug. I was like, die, bug! Of course, who knows? On Ark, bugs be crazy. Prehistoric bugs? Forget it. Who even knows about space bugs? All right. Okay, come on. Come on, y'all. I'll. So it doesn't do like the thing in 7 Days to Die where you hit the collect thing and it kind of like lets you, it pulls the stuff towards you. That is now a feature I miss. So let's head out and try to make a path to do that. Oh, you know what? Jetpack. Yeah. Of course, I left the dingleberry. So, T. All right, fly, my pretty. And we're out. So turn off jet. You can't have the jet turned on and sprint. So, reasons, right? Am I right? So we have, how many irons did we catch? 185. We're badass at mining. We're mining fools. If y'all need, see, I could do a mining tutorial for Empyrion and be like, this is the Midnight Designer approach. Get 185 iron dingleberries before you even know what happened. That's crazy. All right, so we're running back to our escape pod, past all the butt monsters. And we will put the iron into the thing. Okay, so the iron will go in here. Now, all of our other stuff having been crafted by us because we are fantastic at video games. Let's see. We need to make some more of these. We'll make like 10 because eventually stuff's going to start running out of power. You know how it is. So let's see. Let's get... Come on. All right. We'll put some more in you. So that's all good. And I presume at times when you're not crafting, you don't have to have the ship on. But I have a feeling early game, you can be crafting all the time. You'll be making stuff like a boss. All right, so we've got our blocks. And let's go place some just for kicks. Because the block placement on this, now I've not played Spaceballs, so I don't know, excuse me, if it's like Spaceballs. Could very well be. So here is the ramp, and here is our base. So now see, now check it. Now if we do home play that. So we'll do un, deux, trois. All right, now, and then up in here. Let's check this out. We'll do like 2 out. Duh. And duh. Like that. You with me now? And you're like, that's just like everything else, Midnight. You don't know nothing. Now watch this. Break. Can we do... Wait, where is the... We can do like fill it up, Buttercup. Okay, Hank. What? Why did it place on top? Why would it place there? Ah, dang it. I'm going to have to destroy that off camera because these things take forever to destroy. No, but there's a way. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Watch this. You can drag it like around. And then start like over here and go all the way across, just holding down the clicker. Right? And then do the same on the sides. And the same over here. And that's it. All right, just for fun, let's end the episode by seeing how long does it take to destroy this thing. So how you been? Right? How are things going? See, I'm almost starting to think that this is not the correct way to remove this block. See what I'm saying? We may just be living with this block like forever. Because I have no idea. Let's see, what is 0? Can I just grab it with my hand? How cool would that be? All right, well... let's get some oxygen out of our thing here. We got 8. And let's take it up to our oxygen thing. And then we will end the episode there. I thought that was a turtle. It is not a turtle because turtles find something to eat. All right, I'll eat some of that. All right, so let us put some oxygen in here. Got oxygen in here. Now check this out. And the oxygen bar goes up. And we got it. All right, well, we are out of time for this episode. We have built what the map is calling a base. And who are we to argue? So, and I got to figure out a way to get rid of that block because that's going to drive me crazy. But if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to start a conversation, how do you start one? You head to the comment section below, of course. Here's our base with our mutant block right there. Maybe that's a table. I did that on purpose. Thanks for watching and have a great day.